Yo. Hello, everybody. Hello. My name is Jon. I am from England. I come in peace. I don't speak Spanish at all. I'm really sorry. Not yet, okay. Okay. This song is called Cocoon. Wrap up her limbs so she can lie, spinning silk around her, watching inhaling fireflies illuminate her from inside. Got to cocoon, constrict, you move on. Will I teach up my fears if I try to protect her? Got to cocoon, constrict. If I try to protect her. Unfurl her wings so she can dry, open to the sun. I cannot bear to watch her fly, reduce my singing to a sigh. If I try to protect you, good cocoon, constrict, you will when I deter my fears. If I try to protect you, to protect you, to protect you. Thank you. Thanks very much. Cheers. Okay. So I am from a town called Blackpool in the north of England. It's a very famous town in Britain because it's a tourist town for the working class. So it has nightclubs and casinos, and it's kind of like Las Vegas. No, what it is, it's where everybody in Britain went on holiday before it was possible to come to Torremolinos or Costa Brava or, the bits of Spain that are full of English people. I'm sorry. Just so you know, they are the worst English people. We're not all like that. They're the shit ones. I'm sorry about them. Anyway, yeah, so when I was young, I would play all my shows in the pubs and clubs of Blackpool. My audience would be drunk Scottish people on holiday, and they would shout at me as I was playing. For example, they would shout, "Play something we know!" Do you understand? Yeah. Or sometimes they would shout, "Play something you know," which is a very good insult for a musician. But what would really terrify me is when they would say, "Play something for dancing." So now I will play for you my emergency disco song. This is by Shaka Khan. Or it will be. Let's see. What am I doing? Got no idea. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Thanks a lot. Okay, I'm going to play something else. Let me think. Sorry, I have to take my medicine. It's very important. Let me think. Does anybody have requests? Okay, man. Yeah, I will do that, but not this second, just because of tunings. But I will. Thank you very much for asking for it. Are there any more requests? Okay. I'll do that. Any other requests? Oof. That's really nice that you asked for that, but I haven't played it live for like 2 years, so I think maybe it would be really bad. So I will not ruin it for you, but thanks for asking for it. Okay, I won't take any more requests because Okay, so right now, I'm going to play something, right? So I'm going to play something really old. This song is from my really old album, Don't Panic. It's about a Hindu goddess called Saraswati. And yeah, it's kind of Indian and Pakistani influenced song. Okay, this is called Waterfall. See what happens. Surround you and seem to see through you. Show everything. Just try to forget, then they'll go if you let them. Don't know anything. Don't know anything. Static, it's all automatic. You're thinking too much. Yeah, you're thinking too much. And don't concentrate. Let the force orbit claim you. Are you feeling it now? Are you feeling it now? Saraswati plays, the song lives from age. I listen for a call from down the waterfall. The silver melodies rising on the steam. I listen for a call from down the waterfall. Down the waterfall, down the waterfall. Giallo tomare paso nasa sana dekane tone. Mas mudra que Só harde grün che si l'eco Osiata mezzo ciò Osiata mezzo ciò Ai burmat Gordomos Oes dard nigir arda me begor Gordomat soch esas cor Gordomat soch esas cor But he plays, the song lives from the haze. I listen for her walking from down the waterfall. The silver melodies rising on the steam. I listen for her call from down the waterfall, down the waterfall. Thanks very much. Thanks. Thank you. So I'm going to play one more song for now. I'm going to play your request. And then, so this is a guitar clinic. But nobody knows what a guitar clinic is. It's a mystery. So what I do is I like to play some songs, and then I will see if you guys have any questions, okay, you want to ask me. And I will try to answer them. No, why? So this piece is from my album, The Faintest Idea. This is an instrumental. Man, I don't want to tell you what it's about exactly because I can't handle it. It's really, really, really sad thing that happened in my life. I can't say it right now. Anyway, it's sorry, I'm lost in trying to figure out what to say. But this is about trying to say goodbye to somebody that you love a lot forever. It's called The Ghost Inside You. What do I do? Thanks. Thanks, everybody. Okay. Thanks. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to ask you guys if you have any questions for me now. So you can ask me about anything you want. My guitar is a thing that people want to know about. Or you can ask me about guitar playing or music or personal stuff or songwriting or just anything. I don't care. Literally, I do not give a shit. You can ask me anything you want about me or the world or the universe or anything. I don't know.
Mira, levantar la mano y os voy pasando el micro. ¿Sí? Venga.
Oh, we have
Hola.
in
We have
Spanish
microphone.
as well. So please ask. Yeah. In that case,
I can translate it.
yeah, you please choose somebody and just ask I can't really see, so just
Yeah.
choose somebody. Cool.
See?
Go
Yes,
for it.
you can talk.
Hi,
yeah.
John. How's it going? How are you doing? Well, that's the first question.
I'm a bit sick actually.
Oh, really? Well,
But I'm okay.
cheers about
Thanks
that.
for asking.
Imaginar cuando toca cuando se encuentra bien, ¿vale?
Well, actually, I wanted to ask because you talk about not playing a song like for 2 years, and you're a technical virtuoso, but also an emotional virtuoso, songwriting virtuoso. It's like, oh yeah. But do you work with somebody else, like friends, maybe a coach, teacher? You show your music to somebody else when you are reach a certain point of, for example, not reaching where you want to be. For example, you ask for help in, hey, this passaggio or this entire song. How do you work as a team, as a songwriter, or maybe you don't?
I don't know. I don't think like that. So there's two things there that I can't do. That doesn't mean it's bad or wrong. It's just for me. So yeah. So I'm not very good at working creatively with other people because I get very intense about stuff, and in life it's okay. I don't have to get intense about things, but when it really matters to me, like composing music, I think it's impossible to work with me. So I'm a solo person.
We can tell. He's very passionate and obsessive with the sound, even at the point that in the sound check this morning he was on the stage and on the mixer at the same time. So,
but also, yeah. Also, I don't think in terms of like get better or levels or improvement. Getting better, which sounds strange, but I don't think like that because I don't know. I genuinely love listening to people play music, and I don't care about if they are good. There's words like quality or like whether something is good or bad in music or art. I have no interest in that. Just it doesn't matter to me. So if I see somebody playing guitar, but they can't play in tune and they can't play in time, they can't sing in tune or something, they can still be very powerful or beautiful. It's art. Ugly things can be beautiful as well. So I try not to think about that too much, or it doesn't interest me at all. I like technical side of guitar playing and things being difficult, because for me that's another side of music where it's like a video game, you know. I can't do this, it's impossible. So I keep trying and I keep trying and I keep trying until it becomes possible. But to find those things, I make them myself, or maybe I hear some music. It could be a guitar player and I see the guitar player doing something that I can't do, so I go, I'm going to figure that out. Or it could just be some other music that I hear and I think I want to make that sound on the guitar. So I figure it out and I work and I work and I work, and then maybe it becomes possible. So for me, that's a very addictive side of music as well. But yeah, so I don't work with like a teacher or anything like that. But, you know, but I'm always learning for sure, but just my own way. Yeah, thanks for the questions. They were really good. Thank you.
Another one?
Yeah, let's go for it. Okay.
Thank you, John.
Hi, John. My name is Alejandro. Thanks for coming here.
Alessandro,
We are
nice to
all of us.
meet you.
We are like really happy that you're here, man. Amazing. I would like to ask you, like, how is your creative process when you are making your songs, when you are composing? Like, do you have like favorite set set of tuning, for example, or like do you like to
Okay.
make, or it's just like the inspiration, like I don't know if you are going through the melody, through the chord, through
It's
the
so
rhythm.
it's so different for every
Inspiration.
song. It's so different for every song. Sometimes a song I can write it in one day. Sometimes it takes 2 years. I don't mean sitting every day for 2 years,
Of
but
course,
you
of
know,
course.
sometimes you write a song in one day, but really it took 2 years because you didn't know that you were really thinking about this, and then
Exactly.
finally you
Yeah,
get
yeah.
the time or your brain is ready, and you just write the song. You know.
Mhm.
But I'm going to tell you okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you one of my songs that I already played, and I'm going to show you how I wrote that song from the beginning to the end.
Amazing.
Okay, so this will take some time, but it will answer a lot of questions. Okay, so the first song I played for you tonight is called Cocoon. The most important thing for me when I am making music, composing, is I need motivation. I need a reason. And it can be anything, but it needs to be real. So maybe I want to write a piece of music that's very personal to me about something very important in my life, or something I think about the world or the universe or life. Maybe I have a deadline. I have to finish my composition by Friday, or I fail my course, or I don't get paid. You know, this is also a good motivation. But if you have no motivation, it's very difficult to compose. If you are making music and you don't know why you're making the music, you feel no real compulsion, then often you don't finish. Okay, it's a problem that people have. So the song Cocoon, I wrote this about, it's about wanting to protect somebody that you have to protect. And in my case, it was because I had a daughter. And for example, maybe I'm watching my little girl climb a tree. And inside, I just want to run and take her out of the tree and say, no, it's too dangerous. You will break your neck. Okay? But I don't do that because I don't want to make her feel fear. I don't want her to feel afraid for the rest of her life about everything, like my mother did to me. So the song is about that. But I don't like to write directly about things with words or with music. I think about a second thing, a metaphor, which is like that. So for Cocoon, I imagined a moth or butterfly which just came out from the cocoon or the chrysalis. When they come out, their wings are wet and folded and fragile, delicate. If you touch them, if anything touches them before they are dry, they will die. They will never fly. So the song is about wanting to take this new butterfly or new moth and put it back inside the cocoon where it is safe, which is stupid. It makes no sense, but that's the feeling, okay? So that's the first thing. So the next thing in this particular song was some words started to happen. And words are great in music for writing melodies. Even if your song is instrumental and has no words, the words can help you write a melody, because the most important aspect of a melody, the most important thing is not the notes, it's not the pitch, the high or low, it's the rhythm. How long are the notes? And words help with that, because when you write a melody, if you do not use words, it is very common that your melody will sound like da 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 da. And when we speak, we do not speak like that. It would be strange. We speak with rhythm, and we stop so we can breathe. And your melodies must have rhythm, and they must stop so they can breathe. So write your melodies with words. It's brilliant. It's amazing. If you don't have any words, choose a poem, your favorite poem, or choose another song. Take the words, not the melody, just the words, and write a new melody. Trust me, it's magic. The next thing is I will often then think about the style of the music, the sound, the overall sound. So sometimes I think of a genre, like I have songs which in my mind, they are country songs, or Indian classical songs, or reggae songs, or metal songs, or blues songs, or grunge songs, or trip hop. Remember that? Trip hop songs, or pop songs, but different kinds of pop. You know, it's in my head. I have all these styles, and my songs have those styles, but they don't really sound like that in the end. Or maybe I even go smaller and I think about an artist. So for Cocoon, I wanted epic electro synth pop stuff, orchestral but synthy, like Bjork or Kate Bush. So then I start thinking about how can I make those sounds on the guitar, but with not amplified. I will try this acoustically. So for the song Cocoon, I thought about the tempo and the techniques I will use. I want to use harmonics. I want the bending for this beautiful synth melody sound, and I want big, slow bass, but not like that. So then I maybe take the guitar, finally. And my guitar playing is very complicated, often, but the music is very simple. So I will prove to you that my music is simple. Not always, but usually it's simple. And Cocoon is very simple. So the first simple thing I have is I play the melody on the guitar, and it goes like this. That's my melody. And the melody comes from the words. Got to cocoon her, construct a new womb for. It comes from the rhythm of the words. But also, when I sing the melody, I sing not these notes. What is it? Shut the fuck up! No, I'm kidding. I'm just joking. Okay. I know maybe right now it's scary to hear sounds like that for me. Okay, we're safe, guys. It's okay. Don't panic. Anyway, so yeah, the melody. I sing this melody, but not the same melody. I sing the harmony. Sorry. So my guitar is like my backing singer, although sometimes I think I am the backing singer and my guitar is the lead singer. Anyway, so that's the first simple thing, the melody. The second simple thing is the bass power chords. And I'm trying to make like overdrive power chord guitar chords, or maybe the bass piano chords, like grand piano, boom, boom, like So I can make the bass and the melody. The next simple thing I have is the drums. Really simple. I have kick, snare, and then this little guy. So I have the melody, bass, and then with the drums. shit. Okay, and then I have one more simple thing sometimes, which is sometimes I play an extra bit to give momentum, like drive, energy, like this. It's so simple. Okay, so all together I have the melody, the bass, the drums, and then the ostinato. And the vocal. Got to cocoon her, constrict, and you will for will I deter my fears if I try to protect her. And that's everything. Oh, thanks. Thank you. So let me show you some little things about the guitar and my other stuff that now are new questions. Okay, so first this. So yeah, the way you do that is that you just have to be born a genius. No, it's a trick. It's just a trick. It's just a trick. So this is an old banjo trick, but I learned it from a guitarist called Adrian Legg, who's a British guitarist. He's still going, although he's extremely old. He looks like Yoda now. And he looked quite a lot like Yoda when he was like 30. So Adrian Legg, he's a beautiful, beautiful man. He's an English man. He's a very funny man. And you should go watch him play on YouTube or in a concert maybe one time. And he plays with these special pegs on his guitar. They're from a banjo, but they work on guitar really well. And they're called Keith pegs, made by Bill Keith, his company in Woodstock, New York. And they're handmade, very beautiful things. But what they do is very simple in the end. So you tune your string to any higher note you want, and you lock the little black screw. Then you tune the same string to any lower note you want. So right now I have C and A sharp. And then you tune the lower screw, the silver screw, and now it won't move past those places. So you can become like Jeff Beck, you know, with your... Like Jeff Beck with his whammy bar, or like Jan Hammer with his pitch wheel on his synthesizer, if you know who that is, or like a pedal steel guitar. If you're a cowboy, then you can do that. Yeah, so that's a really important trick. And this guitar, the Ibanez JGM11, is the only guitar in the world ever that has these things fitted onto it when you buy it, which is very cool and exciting. And then the other thing I want to tell you about the guitar, which is really important, is the how you can hear all this stuff through the speakers. So for my whole life, playing guitar, acoustic guitar, I like to make all the sounds that the guitar can make, because it's not just I'm switched off now, so it's not just for the notes. You could do all these drum sounds on the guitar, and I think they sound great. I don't think it's like a joke or it's just a silly, fun thing. I love the sound of percussion on the guitar, this kind of... It's real drums to me, like a cajon or any other percussion instrument. It's fucking awesome, you know? But the difficult bit was always making the sounds come out of the speakers. Okay, unless you sit in front of a microphone, which sucks because you can't move and maybe the feedback is crazy. So I would always have like 3 or 4 different pickups, maybe 2 or 3 batteries inside the guitar, and just so many cables. But now with this guitar, and this one here, this is another model of the same thing. This is like much cheaper though, but it has exactly the same design and exactly the same pickup system. And the pickup system is super cool that we designed it with Fishman, especially for this guitar, or that guitar. And it has 3 pickups inside. There's this guy here, which is a magnetic pickup, rare earth humbucker, okay? And this gives you, I'll show you. To make it all separate. Whoa, no, shit. I'm lost. Okay, I did it. But this, mute. Okay, so now it's just the humbucker, okay? I love the sound of this. This is my loudest pickup because I like it the best. But it's very warm and direct and clear, and I love the sound. But there's no drums because it's just magnetic, right? But that's cool that I can make this separate if I want to, because I can put different effects just on this, or compression, EQ, overdrive, anything. Okay, then I can add the microphone. So it's inside there. And now we have more acoustic sparkle, okay? So it sounds more natural, but also I have this. Everything. Even it's very sensitive. So that's number 2, and then number 3 is the special sauce. It's called the power tap, and it goes on the wood inside, and it's right here, and it sticks to the wood, so it sounds like, whoa, it's really cool. And it gives like the extra dimension to everything. It's so great. And yeah, with this guitar, you can just take a cable and plug it in, regular cable, and then it has little controls, so you can mix the pickups how you want them. Or I have 2 cables, 1 stereo, 1 mono, so I can connect 3 channels, all separate, and then I can mess. Right now I'm using a new setup with a laptop, but I used to use a FX pedal or a little mixer, or you can use an amplifier with 3 channels though, or you can just split it in stereo in just 2 if you want. So there's all kinds of ways you can do it, and it's amazing. Every sound is inside this guitar. It's a miracle. So that means that I can do for Cocoon. For Cocoon, I have some reverb. Just a little bit. And it's everywhere. Drums. But then I have sometimes this reverb or delay. Oh. But this is only on this pickup, only the notes, not the drums don't go like this or something. It would be weird. Maybe it will be cool, I don't know. So I can change the sounds for the different. So this is the final element of the composition process, then, is the effects. And in some ways it's my favorite bit because it's no pressure, it's like you made the cake and now you're just doing the decoration. It's just the fun bit. Yeah, doesn't really matter. I just pour sugar on everything. Okay, so yeah, I hope that answers your question. Let me take one more question, and then I'm going to play another song. Do we have any more questions?
Yes. We have 2 questions, by the way.
Hi. I don't know if this is too broad as a question, or maybe too personal, but it would be great if you could share something about how ADHD affects your music. I don't know.
How what affects my music, sorry?
ADHD.
I don't have that. What you... I don't really know. It's difficult to answer, but yeah, I don't care. Yeah, you ask. So I have, I'm going to play you an ADHD song. So ADHD, can somebody say that in Spanish? Okay, so it's different but the same. Okay, so this is what I have. This is my medication you saw earlier. I could sell this for a lot of money, but I don't. I'm too responsible. So yeah, I have ADHD, which means that my brain likes to do many things at the same time, but usually not the thing I want. But yeah, it definitely affects my music. I think it affects my guitar playing, and I think that's pretty fucking obvious. But I know people who are really wonderful guitar players who do very similar, many things at the same time, and they're not ADHD. They're just normal, boring shit people. No. I'm just totally joking. No, sorry. No, they're just lovely, normal people. Thank God for them, or everything would be on fire. And they are, I don't think it matters that much. But I think more important what I told you, no, I didn't, that was somebody else. So when I'm learning music, I like to learn, I hear something new and I learn it. I'm like, okay, like the first time I heard slide guitar, I'm going to be a slide guitarist, this is the best thing ever, this is it now. So, and then I become a slide guitarist for like 4 months, and then I get bored, and then I go to the next style. Then I want to be, Steve Vai. That lasted quite a long time. And then I want to be Stanley Jordan, and then I want to be Michael Hedges, and I just want to copy all these different guitarists or different styles of music, and I just get obsessed, and then I get bored, and I go to the next thing. So yeah, that's a big effect. And then the other thing is just how difficult it makes life in some ways, like emotional stuff. So let me think of an ADHD song I have a sound for in here. Okay. So one thing about ADHD is people who have this condition, we often get really bad mental health. So ADHD is not a mental health problem. It's not a mental illness. It's something else. Your brain is different physically. But it can give you really bad mental health sometimes. Because it's very stressful. It feels like you're always lost and confused and don't know what's going on. You know when you have a dream where maybe you're flying a plane, you're a pilot, and you have 200 passengers, but you're sitting there going, I don't know how to fly a plane. What am I doing? Where am I? How did I get here? And that feeling is a little bit like ADHD all the time. So it's exhausting. We burn out, which means we get depressed a lot. And it can be very serious, depression, but usually it doesn't last for too long. I just have to rest and wait and don't become emotional about things. So when I have this depression happens, I like to watch TV and read books about science and nature because I find it interesting but not emotional, and it's relaxing. So one time I was very depressed watching a TV show about fish. In particular, it's the fish that live in the deepest places in the ocean. And in these deep places, it is there is no light. It's black all the time. There's no sound. It's silent all the time. It's freezing cold all the time. And there is almost no life. Just a few of these little fish. And they are so fucking ugly. It blows you. They're so terrifying. They're like monsters. They have eyes like this and teeth like in their massive mouths. And they have dangling, flashing things. And yeah, these horrible little bastards, they swim all alone in the frozen, silent darkness. If they do see another living thing, they will probably have to try to kill it for some reason. And yeah, this didn't really help. It was not good for my depression. I became very sad for these little guys and their terrible lives. But then I had an idea. They must come from somewhere. There must be the mommy little fish monster and the daddy little fish monster, and they must meet and fall in love and make little baby fish monsters. And that made me feel much better. So I wrote a love song for the fish. So it's a very typical ADHD song. I'll play it for you now. It's called Deep Sea Fishes. Let me try it.
Loneliness is living when you're swimming in the gloom. Everywhere is silent, nothing is ever new. Underwater comet, I fly so gracelessly. Open my eyes for a moment, just to check, I still can't see. Your deep sea fishes, beautiful to nobody. You're navigating nowhere, blindly through infinity. A single point of glowing, a beacon in the dark. strange and twisted form. You see your own reflection. I see myself in yours. A flittering of the moon holds us warm and close. The things that seem eternal are the things that change the most. Your deep sea fishes, beautiful only to me. You're navigating your way together through infinity. Your deep sea fishes. Your deep sea fishes now. Your deep sea fishes come.
Thanks. Thanks, everybody. So, I've never played in Spain, or more importantly, in Catalonia, in my life. Except one time in Madrid, sorry. I played a show for a movie director. A very nice man, but it was a private show, a private party. I do not normally play private parties, but he paid me a lot of money, so I did it. But the audience was like fucking Real football players and like the Spanish Minister of Culture, just really posh people, basically. I'm there with no fucking shoes, walking around. So funny. Yeah. But they were nice to me. It was weird though.
Can you say the name of this guy?
The film director, he's called Paco Arango. Don't know if he's famous or... He was very nice. Paco Arango. You're Googling him right now. He has an awesome charity that he tells me about a lot. It's cool. He's a really nice guy. His apartment is insane. It's not my world though, guys, really. Yeah. So yeah, I never really played in Spain. I never really understood why. I play in Europe, around Europe a lot, but not really Spain. I always think maybe Spain... You have your own guitar players. You don't really need me, which is okay. But yeah, I'd love to come back and play a tour or something. So if any of you guys is in a band, right, or is a musician and you have a booking agent, just tell them, oh, Jon Gomm wants to come play in Spain. I'll come. But yeah. So I'm going to play this one song, dedicate it for no reason at all, to two men, children of England, but in the end, sons of Barcelona. Bobby Robson. No, just Bobby, in fact. Just Bobby. So this, if you don't know who that is, it doesn't matter. But this is for Bobby Robson, for no reason other than he was fucking awesome. So yeah, this is a really old song of mine. I'll play you this one and then one more. So this is called Hey Child.
Somebody else's shoes. What's the matter? You get your feet dirty on the ground. You look funny wearing your mother's heels. Working nights, yeah. And then later you're taken to ground. Later you're taken to ground. Later you're taken to ground. Buy you dinner just to put something on your bones. I give you money, yeah. Expect nothing in return. Yeah, I don't love you, but somebody surely should. I don't love you, but somebody surely should. Somebody surely should. Somebody surely should. get your feet dirty on the ground. Yeah. You look funny, yeah. Where are your mercy? I don't love you, no, but somebody surely should. Somebody surely should. Somebody surely should.
Thank you. That's called Hey Child. It's on YouTube somewhere, but it's a really old video. I should make a new one. The video is from like 2011, but maybe there's others. There'll be, you can find it. I need to check the time, but my phone's being weird. It won't tell me the time.
6:30.
6:30. Okay, thanks. So I'll play one more, okay? So thank you so much for being here, everybody. I'm sorry it was late notice and you didn't have time and... I don't know why. I just do what I'm told. But for me, it was awesome to come to Barcelona and have a couple of days, because the last 2 days I was just no work. So my wife came to join me over here so we could explore Barcelona together. And maybe it would save our marriage. No, I'm kidding. We're fine. It's just a joke. We're so okay, I can make that joke. 25 years. I know. In England, we have a joke. We say, yeah, you get less time than that for murder. It's a joke. But I think she would make that joke more than me. And yeah, so we had a great time. It's a beautiful city, but you know that already. So yeah, I want to thank everybody here at Alfasoni. It's a fucking incredible music shop here, for inviting me to be here. It's really kind of you. Somebody please buy this guitar so it's worth it for them. It's really good. And yeah, I need to thank, I feel so stupid saying this in Spain, just this word, Ibanez guitars. How do you say it in Spain? Do you say Ibanez guitars? Or do you say it Spanish style? Ibanez. Yeah. He was a real guy. He was a real Spanish luthier. was a very famous Spanish luthier, and the company in Japan wanted to sound like a real, in the 60s, I guess, late 60s, early 70s.
Way more before that.
Oh, way more before that, okay. But they wanted to sound like a real guitar company, so they chose the name of a Spanish luthier to sound real, you know. And so thank Ibanez Guitars. And I'd like to thank my mom and dad for having sex that one time. Otherwise, I would not exist. It was only once, I think. That's not right. So yeah, I will leave you with this song. Thank you, everybody. Oh, and I have some stuff for sale. Is it in the corner over there? So all I have is some USB memory stick things, and on the stick there is videos with guitar lessons and guitar tabs and cool stuff, so you can learn to play like me, at least a bit or as much as you want. And I have plectrums, guitar picks for sale. That's all I have. So yeah, take a look. And I will be over there as well, sorry. If you want me to sign we have some pictures I can sign for you, they're free. Or I can sign your USB stick. Or I can sign your guitar, some people like that. I can sign your head. I don't care, whatever. Okay, so yeah, I will leave you with this request. This is called Passion Flower. Yay. Tiny prison cell, a million times smaller than you are. One single drop and you're risen on. Afraid of the dark.
super, super slow motion. Though your back is gently breaking, we reach for the light. We can see everything. We can hear everything. We can see everything. We can hear everything. We can see everything. We can hear, everything. Weakness is not your weakness. No, 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 no. You are what you grow into. You're not what you were. No. Blue, 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 blue.